So with our lovely Mr. W, Ebba wanted to help. So go ahead, you can feed him for that beautiful sit. You can even throw it on the floor. There you go. So come on out this way so people can see you a little bit, okay? So I have my little wild woman with me again. And Winston says, I really love hanging out with this wild lady because she just throws snacks at him. So with the Find It hippo, very nice. Go ahead and you can toss another one. So the benefit of a Find It game, I know we've discussed this a little bit prior, is that with littles especially, it can be really nice because now the dog doesn't feel that they have to go all the way to the person, but also the littles don't have to be intimate with the puppy's mouth, which for a lot of the dogs can be harder. So he did. He had a little moment where he had to cough it up and eat it again. So come over this way, Ebba, so people can see you better. There you go. Can you turn the other way so people can see you in the camera? Ebba's a little distracted too. So with the benefit of the Find It's okay. He'll find it eventually, Hippo. You can just toss another one. So go ahead, show it to him and then throw it and say, Find it. Nice. So notice how Mr. W is coming and doing a sit. When she goes and tosses the snack, it can be a great way for him to start to associate sitting and relaxing in front of the little one can then equal when we settle nearby, we get a food piece tossed. The nice part about the tossing is it means that he can try it again. So go ahead, Ebba, show him the little snack and say, Find it. There you go. So the benefit of this game is now Mr. W can come close to the little one, but then move away to get his snack. And notice whenever he's soft and keeps, chewing is still optional, but when he's keeping all 4 feet on the floor, he's now being reinforced, but the movement of the food also helps him create distance, which for some puppies builds more comfort around the new thing. So even if typically he's just excited about meets and greets, this is another good way, nice job, to get him to start thinking there's value in coming and visiting the little one, but staying on the floor or staying a little softer. Ready? Did you want a couple tidbits to do it again? Or are you feeling done? Okay. So with Mr. W, do you want to do a couple recalls because he was doing so nice with them? Okay, so here's your snacks, okay? So can we go maybe move right over here, Ebba, so there's a little bit more space, and then that way we can see him practicing. So we did this a little bit last time too, where we were practicing having him bounce back and forth between me and Ebba. So Ebba, for right now, hold on. We're going to do recalls, okay? Not Find It's. So I'm going to go, Winston, come. And if let's say there's no response because Ebba does have snacks, I'm going to get a little closer. Ready, Winston? And then feed him for that engagement. So now, Ebba, you call him. Oh, he's on to you. So feed him for that. You can do a little Find It. There you go. Just plop it on the floor. Perfect. That's fine. So if, for example, the little one or you are not quick enough to ask for the recall, you could have the other person gain the puppy's attention. Winston, come. Feed them for that. And now you go ahead of us, say his name and tell him to come, okay? Nice. Go ahead and feed him for that one. And you can either feed directly to the puppy, or if your little one prefers to feed the floor, that's fine. If the puppies are eating fingertips though, feed flat palm like livestock. So I'd go, ready? Winston, come. Yes. And you could feed again flat palm, so none of your fingers are part of the equation for the food in the beginning. Nice. Go ahead and feed him for that, Ebba. That was really pretty. Go ahead. There you go. Perfect. But Mr. W is starting to realize that when he stays nearby and soft, that's when he's getting more paychecks. So again, Winston, come. Nice. Good job. And then go ahead, Ebba, you call. Nice. Ebba likes using her positive interrupter instead, the little kissy noise. Good job. Go ahead, feed that handsome man. Oh, that was a very nice sit. Go ahead and feed him for that. Oh, he's slimy, huh? Yeah, well, he's very gentle, but he's a little slimy. Ready? Winston, come. He's like, but the lady is delicious. Yes. So obviously you can see that Mr. W is getting a little bit tired. So I wouldn't do this so long that he's like, oh gosh, not again. So don't turn recalls or your practice into boot camp. Definitely make it easy, attainable, fun, and short and sweet. But if you're including littles, I would definitely make sure, I know he says, why aren't we wrestling instead? Nice job, Winston, coming to visit. No, but we can't be a dinosaur for the puppy. So sometimes Ebba likes to be a dinosaur, but some puppies find dinosaurs to be a little bit spooky. So we want to make sure to be gentle, right, Dino? But for Mr. W, he really is doing a splendid job, ready, find it, with his practice. just make sure that while at home, we're preventing the rehearsal of things we don't love. We're managing the environment so the moments he does practice are things you want him to get good at. And that if you're not loving what he's doing, what would you prefer him to do instead? So don't view it as right or wrong or good or bad, because remember, they're doing whatever brings them comfort or relaxation or a resource. So if there's something that helps him feel safe, he's probably going to do it again, even if it's a behavior you don't really love. So, Bereba, let him be for a second because he's just licking right now, okay? I know, he's very sweet. But we don't want to surprise him. He maybe didn't know you were coming. So we want to be careful that when a puppy's itching or can't see you coming, that they know that you're there, okay? I know, Winston's very lovely. So, but again, guys, keep up the great work. I know all the beauties have this next class on Thursday. But if you have any further questions or concerns, do reach out. But again, guys, they're doing so well. So keep up the good work. So we'll give Mr. W a little break. He'll maybe go out for a potty and we'll call it a day for him.